We have some social media questions. Dominions United wants to know how much of Wild Things is prepared and how much is improvised while filming.
Well, we don't have a script. There's no script per se. They don't have anything that they tell me to say. We do a certain amount of preparation in terms of, let's say, the first episode we go looking for the giant spitting cobra. We will reach out to people who work with giant spitting cobras in Kenya. How easy is it for us to find them? Where can we find them? Can you find us one? Can you tell us where to find it? So we do some prep work, but in terms of what I'm going to say, there's no script. We go wherever we want.
Osaka E asks, which animals have been the hardest to find and film?
The hardest to find are usually kind of rare insects because they're seasonal and they usually remain as a grub or a larvae for a long period of their life and then become a beetle for maybe a couple of months and then die. So you have to get there right at the right time. And then the hardest to film with, I mean, some snappy snakes are difficult to film with.
Is the ant smart?
Ants are smart in a different way, you know.
I mean, they build little colonies.
Yeah, of course.
At Eve NH tweets, do you have any interesting or funny behind-the-scenes stories from filming season 2 of Wild Things?
Well, I mean, we do some great stuff in season 2. I mean, some of my favorite memories of season 2, I go back to New Zealand where I filmed Lord of the Rings with one of my co-stars, Billy Boyd, who played the Hobbit Pippin, and I was Merry. So we went back to some places, and the great thing about that is that he and I didn't need to say anything to each other. We could be in those locations and just look at each other, know what we were feeling. Meanwhile, the filming crew were kind of watching and going, oh, how come you guys went so quiet? You know, so it was a nice...
How do you define what a hobbit is?
Hobbits are little people that live in holes in the ground.
Duvenel wants to know what your biggest fear in life is.
One Direction fans?
At Warm Happy Cat says, please tell me this was not staged for Twitter's benefit.
Well, half and half. I mean, that's Billy Boyd. Billy and I will affectionately touch each other because we do enjoy each other. He is married, has a son. But we were resting. We'd actually both done yoga, and I was like, I'm tired, I'm going to lie down.
Desi721 asks, what tore up your arm?
Oh, I can't talk about what tore up my arm because BBC America are very keen to tease it for the new season.
See it for the
but it was a large animal.
Finally, Toa Troman, if you were in a real situation where you were stuck on an island with a smoke monster, what would you do?
Well, I'd hopefully try and befriend it and then find a coconut tree and see if I could try and make a fire. Those things will keep you alive.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now, Monday through Thursday, on demand on Hulu and Aura.tv.